Hello, ingredients. This is Deck of Haunts. Yeah. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen people play it, so I have a vague idea of what happens, what it's about. But yeah, been meaning to play it because it came out not too long ago, but it looks like fun. It's like a board game almost. I like board games. I hope all of you have been doing well. So, I mean, those top. Oh, what? Oh, hey, kitten. Yeah, yeah. Post show. I saw it. I forget when I saw it. It was whenever they released the demo that they had out for it. I want to say it was at one of the next fests, but I can't recall for sure. Okay. Doom was enough. Yeah. I don't know if you. I don't know if anyone saw the very short stream I had last Sunday. I think for Doom. Um. But yeah, I I had enough of a defeated tone to my voice on that my wife saw it, was like check to see if I was streaming and saw it, and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm just I was just done with the game. I'm not I wasn't stating being done with life in general, but I did sound heavily depressed about it. So I, I get it. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. She checks in every now and then just to see what I'm playing and stuff, and to see if I'm still streaming or um, if I'm taking up for the day. Yeah, I'm not sure if she'll see it or not, but we'll see. She's probably asleep right now. She goes into work at like 3 a.m., so her sleep schedule's a little different. A little different than my work schedule of, when I wake up in the morning, I am at work already. So I have no commute. Oh, hey, Afront. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, she can watch VODs. Of course. Yeah, no, I've had interest in this game because, like I said, it seems like a board game, and it seems like it's a game where you are playing as I want to say haunted house, but it's more than that. Like you'll see here in a sec, but basically you're playing this house that you form the house as the game goes, and um, you form the types of rooms in the house, and there's people coming into the house that you have to keep them from finding out your horrible secret. Yeah, but like I said, I haven't played any rounds at all up to this point, so we are 100%. I'm not 100% on how this is going to go, but anyway, yeah. So, all right, awaken, open your mind, and witness yourself. Begin. Yeah. So, as you can see, this is us. We are the very literal heart of the house. And these are all the rooms in our house. Got a nice kitchen, uh, dining room area, I suppose. A sitting room of some sort, and then we got our foyer, or the entryway. Okay, grasp. Tendrils will grasp this world. Draw 5 cards every turn. Okay. Yep. So we don't have anyone here yet. So I don't know that we can do any of this stuff. Call upon unbeknown souls. Summon a human to your domain. Oh, okay. We have to lure people here first. Zoinks. Should I say something like zoinks? You should. Yeah, so we got this gentleman. So what happens is every turn you get to do your stuff. And then, oh, wait, there's a cat in our house. Hey, kitty cat. Every turn they will progress in, I think, in a random direction. But if they get from here to the heart and then back out, I think you fail. So the whole idea is trying to construct a house that will be able to keep you safe from them. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Your halls creak and growl. You gain 3 action points every turn. Okay, during the night, you can play cards from your deck to damage health or damage sanity. Actions have costs. Yeah. The target, any human, the effect deals 2 damage. Okay. Okay, so this guy has 7 health and 7 sanity, and we have 2 cards that drain sanity and then 2 cards that drain health. So guys just focus on the other. So let's drain him for 2. Oh no, he's going crazy. And I guess there's no reason not to play this. The Phantom Raking. Now he's got scratches on him. Where did he get those scratches? I don't know. Never ending desire. Lose all your action points and cards in your hand at the end of each turn. Yeah, so it's just basically the rules of the game are being presented as cards that in your deck. It's an interesting way to do it. No, I mean, last time to once upon a time this would have been called the parlor. Yeah, it sure would have been. Okay, let's see. Living room. 4 tiles, upgradable, combines with other living rooms. The living room? Living room, really? Let's change that. Oh, because we don't want the dead. Okay. So now we have better cards. Let's see. 2 damage and 2 drain. Let's see. Teleport. Shifting hallways. Any human. Move a human to a random room. Ah, okay. So this one's probably better. Like, if they're almost to your heart, you can, like, teleport them somewhere else and move them back. But I would say, like, you don't want to use this if they're in, like, the start room, because it's more, all it's going to do is move them further into the house, and you I would assume you don't want that. Okay, let's see. Chilling cold. Use in an occupied room. Adds 1 tension and discard 1 card. Okay, let's see what tension does. There we go. Tension multiplies the next drain effect. Tension has 3 tiers, times 2, times 3, and times 5. That all get consumed the next time the human gets drained. It also gets reduced by 1 after 2 turns of not gaining tension. Okay, so... Okay, that makes sense. Let's see, collapsing spaces. Any room, deal 2 damage and block the room for a turn. Oh, okay. So... does that... Let me see how that works. And then banish, just remove the card for the rest of the night. Okay. So, like... So I do 2 damage to him. Oh, it has to be the room. It has to be the room that you target the person in. You can't. I was wondering if you could, like, deal 2 damage and then pick a room, but no, it's the room of the person that you did damage to. That's a little unfortunate. It'd be useful. Oh, no. Okay, it locks down the room completely, so people can't go in or out. Okay. Anyway. We're going to tension this guy to 0, and he went insane. We are great. A deck of at least 2 things. Yes, exactly. Like I said, I have nothing unlocked yet, so Um, one human turned insane, 25 essence. Okay. So, like I said, this is the first time playing this, so I have no progression or anything, but there's lots of cards to unlock. There's room cards, and then there's action cards that you can unlock. And it looks like we are needing to progress through a calendar of events. So every couple days, something will happen. It's like random events, the cops show up, a priest shows up, is my assumption. And it looks like we have 2 days towards the end of people coming in and actually trying to destroy the house. I guess we get a little too much attention after a month of driving people insane. Hey, Ethan. At the end of every night, you can choose from a selection of playing cards to add to the deck, or building cards to build with during the day. Overpowering dread has to be on a person that's by themselves. Draw 3 cards. Person by themselves, drain them 3 and deal 3 damage. Or chilling cold. Excuse me. This one seems good. The person has to be by themselves, but it pretty much takes them out. During the day, you construct your rooms and change your layout. Build common rooms so humans will take more turns to reach the heart. Placing room tiles of the exact same type next to each other will merge them into a single room. The further away from your heart, the more expensive the rooms become to build. Move a room. Move a room to a different location. Remove a room. Okay. Yeah, so place the bell tower. Spawns a witch that roams the house and increases tension in the rooms where she is in. Okay. The guest room, the kitchen, the living room. I'm sure the colors mean something. But I don't know what. And then we have 20. I guess this 25 essence up here is how many points we have to add to the house. So I think the way that they do it is you can rearrange rooms and everything, but there always has to be some path to the heart. They have to be able to get from the entrance to the heart somehow. Excuse me. But you can give them a bunch of like different routes to get there, so that they have to like split up, or they have to take longer getting through the house. Spooky card-based dungeon keeper. I think. I didn't play Dungeon Keeper, but it's something like that. Okay, so let's see. Me, sorry. We have a kitchen, right? Yeah. So is this a guest room? Yeah, that's a guest room. So we got kind of excuse me. We have options on how to do this. I wonder if I can take a door out. Because, well, what I was kind of wanting to do was build over this way, so that there's a route from like here to up here to here, and then just not have this door be here at all. But I don't know that you can do that. Anyway, I'll stop wasting time here. Oh, it costs 30 essence because it's so far from the heart. I really would like to have the witch here, so yeah. So we'll build a bell tower here. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Yeah, so if I build If I move the kitchen there, can I add to it here? I absolutely can. Excellent. Okay, so then I can remove that room. And yeah, so now I've made the route to the house, to the heart, be a little bit more around like that. And I have 5 more essence to spend, so I was kind of hoping to be able to add a room to be just like a just another path that they could potentially get lost in and not get back to me. But it looks like that's all I can really spend. Allergy cold is kicking ass. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had an allergy cold, but it seems like it would really be bad. Okay, to win, you need to survive 28 nights. You lose when the health of your heart runs out. You lose health when a human enters the heart room, and more powerful humans can interact with it. Oh, so if they even get to your heart, you take damage. Okay. Essence is harvested from dead or insane humans. Yeah. Okay, so there's our witch lady from the bell tower. Every night the bell tolls to lure in humans. That same spell can be used to crush them once they enter the room. People say the witch was once slain here. Some whisper they can still hear her scream. Oof. Spooky. Alright, so this works on the room, so everybody in this room should get tension. Yeah, because the room... the room actually freezes over. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And then we can discard this because I don't want to play that just yet. So let's see. She's got more health and less sanity. He's got less health, more sanity. So we'll health damage him. Slow itchy while coughing and desirous. Ah, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna kill him. A human has panicked by either witnessing your heart room or a corpse. Don't let them escape. Their information will increase the strength of future humans arriving. Oh, so if you screw up and let people leave, it makes it get harder. Well, let's lock her in here. Did I block the witch? No, the witch comes in. All right, cool. So she had 1 tension, and now she sees the witch lady hanging herself and has more tension. So this should just straight up kill her, right? Because it's 6 times 4, 24. There we go. We got him. Oh yeah, and for a little bit less spookiness, I posted in the Discord the stuff I had gotten today, but I want to show. I got this little Korok buddy, and hopefully you can hear. He rattled. He's got a little rattle, so that he can be an actual Korok. Yeah, they had a ton of them. Different colors and different body types and everything. Like they had these ones, and they had the ones where they're super tall and they have the mask that goes like their whole body almost, and then like the little baby ones from Breath of the Wild, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And my where I got this shirt here. This is like somebody drew this. This is Junji Ito. various depictions from Tomie as a T-shirt. But my daughter got one that's that was it Mimikyu? I think is how you say it. It's the Pokemon who's like a spooky dude, a spooky ghost who's wearing like a Pikachu costume because he doesn't want people to be afraid of him. He wants people to think he's Pikachu. Mimikyu, that's who it is. Yeah. So it's this little fellow. He's wearing a little peek. He's like a little ghosty wearing a Halloween costume for Pikachu. Yeah, she got a T-shirt from the same person of a Mimikyu, and it a little bit more spooky than that, but yeah, it was great. You can upgrade basic rooms by playing room upgrade cards on them. Look at the number of the card target. You need to target a room with at least that many tiles. These rooms will be more expensive. Jesus, that's 50. The Phantom Room. Upgrade 4-tiled room. Upgrade a basic room to a Phantom Room. I mean, I gotta try it out, right? So I have enough essence. Phantom Room. Drains the human in the room. The amount is equal to the amount of humans inside. This effect disappears when the room is investigated. There's nothing scary underneath these clothes, I promise. Haha. You believed me, fool. Okay, so I don't have enough essence to do anything else. But this room's spooky now. Fan art from Mimikyu is adorable. Yeah, my daughter lamented that there's not more like official merch for Mimikyu, because she loves him. She thinks he's great. Let's see. Humans can appear with traits. These are extra buffs or debuffs a human can have. Oh, they have a pistol so they can shoot open locked doors. She has kinship. When not alone, have all drain effects. Okay, so she can't be drained if she's not by herself. That makes sense. But I can just kill her. Dead. Oh, was that a mistake? Should I not have done that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, crap. That's a good point. So you need to let them get into the house a little bit so that they don't immediately alert people who come in. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's teleport him to a random room. Where's he at? And then we'll lock it down. Yeah, but yeah. So what we did, in case you never on the Discord for whatever reason, I went to a convention here. It was a very, very small affair, but my wife and I, as much as possible, try to my wife and I, as much as possible, try to support local artists and businesses. So we wanted to go, and the kids like going to conventions, so we went with them. And yeah, so yeah, we went there and tried to make sure to support local artists and see what kind of stuff the people out there make. So I got a couple things, and I got some cards for people's websites for things that I couldn't buy today. My daughter got a bunch of stuff. It was fun, and my wife's very much into books and stuff like that, so she She basically went to everyone who had an author's booth set up and got some books from people. Let's see. Chasing shadows. Add attention. Move the target to an empty room. If they can't, drain 3. Okay. Any human hex gives them give a trait to a human. Triggers every turn. Oh, you hex them to add attention every turn. Any empty room trap. Add 2 tension. Draw 1 card. Huh. Any human per tension on the human, deal 3 damage. I like this one. Trap is triggers every round, and I assume it's if they come into the room. Oh, I just unlocked these cards. I know. Oh, I'm not picking them. My bad. Sorry. Let's see. Thorn room, 4-tiled room. An upgrade a basic room to a thorn room. 4-tiled room. Upgrade a basic room to an altar room. Stores a card to increase your card draw by 1. Let's see. Damages a random human entering the room as long as this room is not investigated. Okay. Pink version. Deal 3 damage this turn. All drain effects do damage instead. Okay. Shifting Dread. Add 3 tension. Move all tension from humans and adjacent rooms. This one seems fine. Then we can add the living room. We'll put it over here. Just so they have like another path to come off to. Oh, and as long as you're adding to a room, it doesn't cost that much. Interesting. Making new rooms cost a ton, but yeah, making new rooms costs a ton, but adding to a room is almost nothing. I bet I could flip it. I'm sure you could. See, she cannot be moved with card effects. Pathfinder enters the house through a random room. Don't care for that. My scar reopened. Oh no. Again, okay, so Grace is up here. She looks like a guy. That's right. Anyway, enters the house through random rooms, but she only has 3 health, so we can murder her pretty badly. Okay. That could have probably gone way worse. And then we'll just drain 2 on her. Do you think there'll be anything good in this house? No. Why would you think that there would be? Okay, so we're gonna lock that room down and kill her. And this guy won't be able to come in. Yeah, so he's stuck. So this time we can deal 3 damage, and then all drains are damage instead, and then we can drain for 6. Yeah. So that was a mystery room. Or mystery day, rather. Alright, let's see what we got here. Absorb fear. Do drain 3 and then gain 2 action points and draw 2 cards if their tension was full. Unfortunately, can't do that. The Phantom Room. Upgrade the basic room to a Phantom Room. Upgrade a basic room to a Sacrificial Room. Can be used to destroy a card for the night and regain its cost in AP. It's pretty neat. So it's a way that this is a way to like remove cards from your deck. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I need a 4x4 room to do it in. So that this one counts. Sacrifice. And then we can have more, have more offshoots. So that they can get lost even more. No human has entered the beckoning call of the bell tower, but you do feel the foundations in the world grow stronger. Oh. Upgrade a card? Gain a damage card. Gain a drain card, or purchase a rare card for a health. Let's just upgrade. I don't know what that does, but let's see. Okay, so this goes from dealing 6 drain to 9 drain. This adds 2 tension instead of 1. This lowers the cost of this card. Lowers the cost of that card. Deal 5 instead of 3. That's all that does. 3 instead of 2. I like reducing the cost for this one. That's a good card. This could be a sweetheart hideout. Sure. What do these both do? Clear mind. You cannot drain more than 4 at once. Oh. Well then. This should be your sign to get the hell out of here, guys, but I guess not. What's this lady do? Soothing. At the end of your turn, other explorers lose 1 tension. That sucks. How dare you? Oh my god, there's so many people. Why are there so many people? Okay, so these 2 are going to the living room. Good, good. So I will lock them in here. Oh right, I forgot I can. Hey, your friend went crazy. What do you think of that? Oh, she didn't think anything of it, I guess. Her friend just cowered on the floor, going nuts, and she's like, nah, it's fine. He does that all the time. It's nothing to be worried about. always said was such a kidder. Who is this? You? Why can't I target you? Oh, he's not alone. So she's gonna get to the heart. And he's gonna try and leave. So let's... Boop. Nope, you don't get to leave, sir. There you go. Feed my heart. Feed. I wonder if you get bonuses for killing them in the heart room. That'd be interesting. Yes, lay down, kitten. It's fine. An explorer is escaping. 4 turns remain. Oh no. So we lost a health in that one, but I think that went fairly well. I don't know. See, an altar room stores a card to increase your card draw by 1. Okay. So what's this one? The thorn room. Damages a random human entering the room as long as the room is not investigated. The damage amount is equal to the amount of humans in the room. Visions of blood and bone. Any human for every other human in the room deal 4 damage. Oh, pain conversion and cursed flesh is a wombo combo, isn't it? So I have one of these. It deals 3 and then turns all drained into damage. So that makes this do 6 damage. This is a guest room. I have this wraparound. Interesting. I do like how it fills in like little random bits of furniture as the room expands. That's pretty cool. Oh, interesting. So this is a thing I didn't realize. After you turn like a room into some specialty room, like this is a phantom room now, it no longer counts as like a kitchen or a living room or a guest room. So you... Excuse me. So you can't add on to it after you alter it. Heralding hours. Let's see. Officers are on the scene. Calling all cars. Introducing the latest understanding of the term house arrest. Sources close to the matter at the county police station say officers are preparing to raid of the mysterious but supposedly uninhabited house at the edge of town. Ground zero for countless disappearances and sudden onset insanity. The estate will soon experience the full force of our boys in blue, ready to shoot open locks or anything fleshy in their way. Demonstrate their scouting knowledge through calculating compass use and leaving no door uncreaked with their flashlights. Finally, make it to the bottom of the disappearing citizens. So let's see, they shoot open locks. They have flashlights that lower the max tension of all humans in the room. And then compass, they can move an additional room every turn. Interesting. So let's see, we have him and the lady who just showed up out of nowhere. Yeah, enters the house to a random room and can disable any investigatable rooms. I don't care for that. Let's see, we'll get... I don't really need to sacrifice anything right now. Oh, what? What the hell? There wasn't a door. There was not a door there. What the hell are you doing? How did he... Is there a door there? There's a door there. What the... What the flip? I don't care for that, sir. Nuh-uh. That's a cheat. You cheated. So, okay, so we're gonna lock this room down so that he can't leave and no one can come help him. And I think they can't shoot their way out of this. Because it says can shoot open locked doors, but I don't know if this counts. We'll see. Well, he didn't try to leave. So maybe not? Let's see this. No, I want to sacrifice it. Oh, she disabled the room because she investigated it. Oh, no. She disabled my sacrifice room. You jerk. The son, yeah, he went with us too. Yeah, he, I don't remember. I think he got something, but he went and talked to, they had a voice actress there. And he went and talked to her about her stuff for a while because she was in she's in a bunch of anime I haven't seen before, but she's also like one of the main villains in One Piece. I think my son said they were like the Four Vegas, I think is what they were called. Or the Four Gods, I suppose. Yeah, I wish I could remember which one she did the voice acting for. Anyway. Yeah. We all went together as a fam. Okay, so they don't all have flashlights. Only some of them. So he kind of was alone. No. Okay, so that's one bounce I decided to make them go crazy. Is like if someone else comes in the room with them, that doesn't count as a so they don't count as solo because there's a crazy person in the room with them, I guess. You know, next nothing about One Piece. Same here. So I am with you on that. Let's see, they're at 5. hate to waste that, but he's going to get through. And this room is still disabled. Jesus. So it's just disabled the entire night. Can I block this room? I cannot. Unfortunate. Let's get at least one person out of here, I guess. Except for them, because they can't be moved. Ah. Okay. An explorer is escaping. Ooh. Oh, I scared them off because they found the dead body. Oh, so killing... I didn't think about that. Killing somebody in the room right before the heart is a big way to keep people out of the heart room, because they'll find the dead body and be like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Kill a human fleeing after seeing a body. Oh. Sucks to suck, dude. Okay, we can't kill her, but we can drain her. Yeah. We beat the cops. They thought they can come in here. Remove a card, heal the heart. Okay, so let's upgrade something, I guess. What's this do? 4 and 4? This one does 5 and something. These do 3. That's 2 tension. Costs 0. Cost reduction is usually typically always a good thing. Then yeah, we'll remove a card from the deck. Removing cards from deck is also good. Oh, I need to heal. It's fine. Yeah, but yeah. Like I said, the convention we went to had a ton of people who were, of course, artists who were making their own stuff and kind of selling their own stuff, and those are the people I went for more. But there's also people just like selling anime and selling like anime and then the anime figures and all that stuff. And I kind of didn't do any of that stuff as much because. You know, just basically reselling collectibles. You know, it's not I don't appreciate it as much as somebody who actually, you know, put time and effort into being creative and making things. I don't know. Anyway, Agoraphobia increases the tension and discard 2 cards. Hex a person and add attention each turn. This one's probably really good. Yeah, I don't know what the hexes would do, but we can check. It's probably not good. Whoops. There we go. That way there's not another door coming in through the kitchen. I don't know. I did not see that door there at all. But that sucked. Then can I add some more rooms? Yeah. There you go. So now there's a big empty spot here that nobody can come in through. Haha. Screw you. Honestly, it looks better on the inside than I expected. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's 2 Pathfinders. Jesus. So they have a Pathfinder and they lower tension of the max tension of people. And there's a house through random room. Regenerative heals a health a turn. Those are both cheating things that you guys are doing. I don't appreciate it. So this guy is the one that heals, right? So training him is probably better. I can't remember their faces. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I took away his ability to remember things. Okay, so let's see. I can do this. Do that. I picked the wrong person for the first thing, but that's okay. Alright, so this guy is by himself. So we'll lock that room down real quick, and then we will hex this person. What does this do? Hex. Marked by the house. Add attention every turn. Oh, that is the hex. The hex is... The hex is that they gain attention every turn. Okay. So you have 12. You're dead, so it doesn't matter. Uh-oh, he found the body. Does he count as by himself now? Yeah, dead bodies don't count as people. Remember that, guys. It'll be very important for your ethics class. I can kill him this turn. Haha. So it seems like for those turns, the difficulty can be in for rounds like that. The difficulty is in the Pathfinders potentially, you know, just showing up like one room from the heart, I guess, and you being in trouble because of that. Okay. Draw 1. If you discard this, draw 2. Okay. The nursery. Upgrade a basic room to a nursery. Increases the tensions of humans entering. Coiling Madness. 3 for an occupied room. Add 3 tension and cost 2 less AP if you discarded this turn. Reclaiming Roots. Add 2 tension and deal 4 damage. Cost 1 less per card discarded. For the whole night. Okay. Discard a card and create a copy of the discarded card. When this gets discarded, gain 2 AP. When this gets banished, draw 2. Spanish. Remove the card for the rest of the night. Okay. Alright, so these are ones. Well, these are all cards I unlocked, so that's why they're all on a theme of discarding things. Okay, banish a card and draw cards equal to the AP. Deal 3 damage and in adjacent rooms, drain 4. Wow. So it has to be on a person that's by themselves. Okay. The altar room, thorn room. Sure. Oh god. Yeah, that changed the layout a bit. Oopsie daisy. It's like I'm making this mansion like Resident Evil now with the plants. Sorry about that, guys. Not really. I'm not sorry. Okay, so there's no entryway into this from the outside? Cool. I can't believe this wasn't locked. Me neither. You people are nuts. Why are you coming here? What is wrong with you people? Okay, so I'm one to teleport one to low health. This one, yeah. Wait, what's this camera? Doctor's... Oh, it's doctor's bag, not a camera. Every turn, a random explorer in the same room recovers a health. That's unfortunate. The bleeder takes 1 damage at the start of the turn if they took damage the turn before. Okay, so I want to move this lady off by herself. Where'd she go? Oh, excellent. That's the room I wanted her in. So now we'll do this, and then this, and she's dead. Easy peasy. And then we'll do damage to that guy just so he bleeds next turn. Even though he's sticking with this doctor who's going to heal him. Dane doctor, how dare you. Then we'll Exis Doc so that he gets tension every turn. Yeah. Any vacancies? What are you talking about? Are you crazy? Okay, so we're going to lock these people in this room. So that they take damage from the plant. Then we're going to deal damage to this guy, or lady, I suppose, so that they keep taking damage. And this guy has tons of tension, so this will get him. Okay, cool. I'm not overacting. You're out of control. Okay, so the plant does deal damage to these guys again, right? I think it did. I honestly was not paying enough attention. Maybe I should have. So this, we'll get rid of this guy. It's a very loud sacrifice room. You're beginning to think, what? Why would you think that? Okay, so she's going to run away. I'm going to drive him crazy instantly because he had 4 times tension on him, and I did 6, so that was 24. That was 24 altogether. Okay, so this guy should be leaving, right? Yeah. Too late. Let's see. Drain 2 to all humans. Oh. Solo human, drain 2 and permanently upgrade this if the target turns insane. Draw 1, and if you discard this, draw 2. That one seems fine. Drain all humans for 2. That seems like a reasonable ability. Can I build out this way? I can. How far out this way can I go? I guess to the end of the map, I suppose. Yeah, I go all the way out here. Okay. Gain a drain card, gain damage card, purchase a rare card for 1 health. Oh, let's upgrade. Let's see. Add the hex to add 2 tension every turn. There we go. Drain 3. Yeah, we'll do that. It's just a house. What? How dare you? At the end of turn, other explorers in the room lose attention. You suck. They're both 16 and 18. Is that Chris Redfield? Chris? Is that you? Don't think so. Upon closer inspection, don't believe it's him. Okay, they can't be moved. They are pathfinders, so they are somewhere. Where are you? Here. Okay. This is fine. They're kind of getting led around the rat maze that I've left for them, so that's fine. Lock this room and then drain everyone for 2. Or 3, rather. It gets kind of slow when there's lots of them. When there's lots of people, it gets a little slowed down. Watch out for the guys in red and green sweaters. What? What are you talking about? Are you a crazy person? So this is what wakes me in the middle of the night. Oh god, they've been having nightmares about my house. Poor bastards. We're not escaping. See, he's crazy on the floor. They're escaping. Oh, then they went insane because they got drained. Okay. Who do I got to kill? Oh, they're not alone because the person's insane. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, game. You fools. You fell right for my trap. I should get the lockdown card at some point. I did not get it. How did that happen? How did I not get the lockdown card? Is that what I sacrificed at one point on accident? What did I do? So they're gonna get out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. To escape. That's not good. I think that probably was not a good thing. Oh, the lockdown card was a banish card? I did not even pay attention to it. That makes sense. It makes sense that it would be. Echoing Screams. Add 1 tension and draw 2 cards. It's actually really good. Card draw is typically really good. This is a kitchen, right? Yeah. This is a guest room, so I have to do a living here, right? Look at all these possibilities. So many ways to get around the house. This is a living room, so I guess I can put a very tiny kitchen here. Okay, is this a banish card? No. Okay. But it has to be played on a solo person. Oh, I see. That's the drawback. Okay, so I assume... Excuse me. I assume since I let people escape last round, now that's why these cops are here. Okay, let's see what she has. Panicky. Every time they gain tension, others in the same room with equal or less sanity also gain tension. So there's 2 of them like that. So they're both in here. So if I tension them, like, they will stack a ton of it. Right? Yeah, he's up to 6 times already. And then the other 2 cops are there and there. It seems like they still have to enter through an outside room. like so they can't like start like here. So even if they're a Pathfinder, like they still have to like come from outside. Times 3 times 6 is 18. I would kill him straight out. Maybe not the best idea. Well, it wouldn't have killed him. He would have gone crazy, but still. Yeah, you're right. I see. I didn't see the banish on this card at all. That was my mistake. Okay, so I think just ill omen them when they're all at like a huge multiplier of insanity. Yeah, so he's out. He's out instantly. So that completely just knocked him out. It's crazy. Hey, good looking. Is he hitting on the ghost? Were you hitting on the witch ghost? What is wrong with you? It's hot in here. Maybe it's just you. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we add tension to this room because there's 2 people in here. Then we drain. This should do all of them except for one. Yeah, and then we'll sacrifice this here and drain the person who's not crazy yet. So we drove them all insane. Aha. Screw you, cops. Add 2 tension, deal 4 damage. Costs 1 less for if card discard. Yeah, okay. Adds 3 tension. Remove all tension from humans in adjacent rooms. I don't know about that. Yeah, removing tension from everyone else is... I don't know about that. This would be good if I had more discard stuff going on. I think I just want a thorn room. I'll just make I can just make another thorn room. It's a very angry plant. It screams its obscenities at you. I wonder if I want more rooms off of the bell tower. That might be worthwhile. Just so they ultimately have like another different way to go. Yeah, then we can yeah, then I can put a kitchen there. And now it just has so many different ways to get the hell out of it. That's not going to straight to the heart. Don't be a chicken. Aw. Braille takes additional damage for every 20% of missing max health. Kinship, when not alone, have altering effects. I don't care for that. Mitsuko. He dealt damage. The plant dealt damage to her instead of the guy. That's unfortunate. Okay, so he's by himself now. Excellent. I guess I don't need these extra gloves. Why not? I think he's besmirching the good name of my house by trying to say that my house is clean. Or that you die. Now she's crying in the corner. Let's see. These guys. I completely forgot this other cop was here. These are all three of them are in here. Yeah, so we'll just lock them in here. And then drain them all. Oh no, he shot his way out. You fool, you should not have done that. You only hasten your demise. Extra drain. Extra sanity drain. Everyone's crazy and they're even more crazy now. Okay, let's see. Add a card to add to your deck. Sorry. A solo human. Add a copy to the discard pile. For every copy in the discard pile, drain one. Interesting. Dim reflection. Discard a card, then create a copy of the discarded card. Okay, so you can fill your deck with. Okay, so you can fill your deck with the same type of card. Sure. I mean, it's not even a... That's not even really a cost, right? Because you draw it. So technically it adds itself to the deck. Let's see, it's a guest room and a kitchen. Alrighty. I wonder if the tile... The amount of tiles limits how many people can be in it. I could see that being a thing. Okay, so basically what I was trying to do there is give them a... It kind of makes it where they can come through this way to the bell tower too, but I'm trying to give them a way to, like, from the bell tower, go here and then come back out. Start going back out of the house again. Okay, so I can't... Okay, I can't afford. That's fine. Why did I agree to this? I don't know. That was silly of you. You shouldn't have done that. You can't drain more than 4 at once. This isn't a banish card, right? I can play it again? Yeah. I could have... the playing the other card wouldn't have mattered because you can't drain them enough. Oh, there's a cop. Where's the cop at? Aha, I see. I could have done something to him because the witch was in there with him. Oh, she's still in there with... Oh, no, there she goes. Tony takes extra damage if he took a damage before. The witch will never go to his room. And then he's got the typical cop stuff. Let's see. Tony kind of has to be a bleeder. Kind of have to deal with health damage because his sanity is way too high. Wasn't there a cold case about this tower? No. It's a very warm case because you're dead. Oh yeah, it has to be a solo human, doesn't it? My bad. Okay, so these people are going down here. That's just fine. Oh. Do I have anybody I can move? No. Okay. Nobody's super close to the heart yet. This guy has 5 health, so add attention. Make him crazy. Oh, that's right. He had the thing where you can't drain more than 4 at a time. Not bad. And this guy should die this turn. Yeah, there he goes. The flying chair killed him, I guess. Let's add another collapsing spaces to the deck. Krankenhaus? Is that how... Oh, that's right. He can just shoot the door. It didn't matter. You get out of that. Get out of that room. You silly Billy. Where did I put him anyway? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. That's just fine. You're free to leave whenever you want. I promise. I don't know. That's a lie. Don't believe me. See. I guess he can technically leave if he wants to. but didn't work for him. He was escaped. Yeah, but he was almost dead. But you're right. Technically speaking, he was already in escape mode, so I didn't have to. Leaving him at the near the heart was as deep in the house as he could have possibly gotten. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. So we unlocked all these cards. The dreams began night long. It sticks around the entire night. When you discard or banish a card, draw a card and banish. Does this count itself? Probably not. Ominous chance, night long. Tension no longer decays. Jesus, that's pretty good. Also, these are all night long cards. Okay. Gathering miasma. Increase all damage and drain on cards by 1. That's really good. Increase the minimum tension by 1 on all humans. Deafening silence. That's neat. Let's see. Nemophobia? I think that's how you say that. Any human, drain 2 when discarded. Return this to your hand and drain 2 drain. Some more discard stuff. 100 essence. Torment room. Damages humans entering the room as long as the room's not investigated. The damage amount increases with more adjacent rooms built next to it. Interesting. All damage done in this room is doubled. The weapons room. The storage room. Store a card here for later use. Ah. That would be really useful. So if you have a card in your deck that you want to make sure you can play at some point, you can just store it here and you'll have it. Neat. Linger, draw 3. This card, whenever you discard this card, gain 2 AP. I don't think that's worthwhile. Linger's fine. Draw 3 cards. I wonder if I get a do I get a bonus for having more rooms connected to the heart? That'd be neat if you did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It like I said, since I'm just started out, I don't have a lot of the probably really cool stuff unlocked. Like we've been seeing, I just got introduced to the cards that provide night long effects, and then there's the cards that have like discard and draw or banish synergies, and then there's like all the different room types that you can make that all do different things. So, and it seems like especially like the Iron Maiden room, the torture room, it very much can affect how you build the house, because you want to have a ton of things trying of doors to on it. So it kind of was focused on like the way I did this kitchen, of just having like a ton of, just making like a big square room in the middle and just having a bunch of rooms come off it. I imagine if you built it up properly, you could create a room that did a ton of damage. And I imagine at some point, as well, the like the specific type of room that you're using might make a difference on how it works. Like maybe like you can, like, specialized rooms can only be made off the living room or something like that. Torch room is even an upgrade to the Thorn room, so you might have to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point out to. There's like upgrades to upgrades. Let's see. The local priest called for the exorcism. Mysterious manner marauding our mesmers. What the? Who wrote that? Has aged gracefully yet again, experiencing no arrested development. Who? Who is writing this? You're silly. You're a silly person. Our good townspeople cry out for protection, but against what? The police investigation was inconclusive, other than death and insanity. Insanity being now as inevitable as taxes. Yours truly was standing. I'm not so sure about that. Clearly, this is now a matter of the spirit, and our prayers shall be answered with even more prayers. Nothing can stop a priest in good company, and what better company than other priests? Perhaps they can bring peace to the disturbed domicile so that we can move to greener pastures. So let's see. Holy Book. Immune to health damage and sanity drained when not alone. Jeez. At the end of the turn, other explorers in the room lose attention. Oh, wow. That's nuts. So these guys, you benefit a ton from the card that teleports them to a different room because you need to separate them. You don't get to work at a paper called Heralding Hours and not be true. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. It's just part of the mystique, I suppose. Okay, so Father Karras, Meeker, and more. Okay, so we need to get these guys separated from each other. So let's whoever's got the least sanity, he's got the least of both things. So we'll get him off to it by himself. And then just start working on him. Okay, and then yeah, oh yeah, that's a good thing too, is they can also split themselves apart up. Okay, so this will work on this will work on 3 of them. And we'll just knock him out. Oh wait, why did he not did I miscount his sanity? Who are you? Hey, you can't just walk in like that. Oh, I see. Pathfinders make a door. I didn't realize that when the last guy came in. When the Pathfinder comes in through any room, they make a doorway there. That's interesting. I wonder if that makes other people also be able to come in that way later. Let's see. I'm still debating whether I want to try and separate them. No, they'll probably separate themselves. Oh, yeah. You're right, Heffrent. I mixed it up with another card. You're right. What's my deck looking like? I think I have another Linger in the deck. I do not. Okay, so I won't sacrifice it then. This is fine. Oops. So this guy is at ×6. So the cop can just shoot his way out, so there's no point in doing that, collapsing him. Where's this guy? There. Okay. Oh yeah, he's not alone. Whoops. Yeah, I was fine to let the cop shoot his way into this room if he wanted to. That wasn't a big deal. They are not splitting up as much as I hoped they would. Oh, I can't sacrifice. Okay. Oh god, they're at my house. So I can't kill either of these two because they are together. Well, ain't that about a bitch. Does it? Oh. Yeah, you don't have the you only have the mass over it. It just shows it. You're correct. How foolish of me. Okay, so they found the heart, so they did the damage to the heart, now they're leaving. Am I out of the shifting hallways? No, I have them. It's just they're not showing up. Ah, oh, shoot. Damn it. That was not a good move on my part. I should have targeted the other person. That's okay. But yeah, I should have, yeah, I almost got myself screwed there. But I had to separate them. I could have waited until they got close to the entrance and then try to separate them, but I was kind of worried that at that point they would be too close to the entrance and I couldn't get them both at the same time. Yeah, the game never. I don't think the game explained that. Maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure that they did not. Drain 12. That's enough for them to go crazy. Their soul goes to the house. Oh Jesus! What are you guys doing? I thought they were running. I will be honest with you. I thought that they were taking off. So that's my mistake. Oh, okay. Oh, they're not alone because they've got a person in the room with them. Son of a bitch, man. Come on. It's okay. They had times for. Defeat the priest exorcism. Mea culpa. Yeah. So I could really use healing the heart, but we'll see what we'll see what all this stuff can do. What card was I looking for? There we go. Discard 2 cards and curate a copy of them both. Add attention and draw 2. Oh, it doesn't have to be a solo human anymore. That's actually really good. Should probably heal the heart. Getting a little close to death. Yeah, that last round really did it. The priests all adding to each other and making sure none of them can die is a bit rough. Hopefully there's a better excuse me. Hopefully there's better movement cards that to unlock in the future than just moving them to a random room. It'd be nice if you could direct them a little bit. Like, oh, like the one move a random human to the previous room. Oh, and drains 2. Ah, yeah, like that one. Let's see, drain 1 3 times. Triskaphobia, fear the number 3, I guess. The nursery, increase tension of humans that enter the room. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so maybe I think you're right. This one seems like it would be good because it not only does it like move them in a specific direction, it's specifically moving them to the room they were in before. So it's most likely getting them further away from the heart. Yeah, the two AP cost is a lot, but my hope is the upgrade version. My hope is that the upgrade version will reduce that cost. But also, if it becomes too big of a problem, I've got I still do have the sacrifice room. I can still sacrifice like other cards. And I have some other cards that are fairly expensive, so maybe I can get them to kind of synergize like that. Purchase a rare card for 1 health. I'm sure this is really good, but I'm not sure what the rare cards are enough to know if it's good. Let's see. On from the cracks. No, it just increases the drain by 1. Yeah, that's dog shit. That's really bad. Yeah, the upgrade for that card was dog shit. Alright, let's see. Reverse flow. Any human. Drain 3, and this turn all damage is turned into drain. Okay, so it's the opposite of the the other scratch card. Let's see. Add a copy to the discard pile. For every copy in your discard pile, this drains 1. Drain 2 and permanently increases if they turn insane. There's potential with this one. These are both solo human cards though, so I'm a little wary. That's bit me in the past. Unending Menace is your vote. Yeah, I do like scaling cards. Scaling cards can be really, really good. But like I said, it's just the solo human requirement can be a little bit rough sometimes. Yeah, let's see. You can't drain more than 4 at once, and he cannot be moved. If there's ever like a group of priests who can't be moved, that's gonna be holy shit. That's gonna be bad. Oh, what's this one? When they're not alone, have all their drain effects. After spawns another human after 7 turns. Oh, they call like the cops or something. That would be unfortunate. Discard. No, discard. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just get him near death as possible. Okay, there we go. Discard this one. Sure. The cop will be fine. And then I don't want to block rooms just yet. There we go. Move a human to their previous room. That's not actually good right now. It will be later, but not now. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Darkness, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself back into doing nighttime stuff again, because, I mean, why not? So do I murder this guy when he's by himself off in this side room? It seems reasonable. But I would also like to force someone to be by themselves. Let's do the priest. That's here. It's this one, right? Yeah. Oh, you don't get to pick. It's a random person. Of course. So, who went back to their previous room? I didn't see it. Is anyone close enough to go crazy? Officer is. So let's get him. Oh, he's not by himself though. Unfortunate. Well, this isn't that's not a banish card. It'll come back around, so that's fine. You think both of the priests are together now? One of them was off over here, but there is another one That's just with a ton of people. He's not with the other priests, but he's with just a ton of people. He's not fleeing, right? No, he's not. He's going to be going into this room. So the cop is one room from the heart, and they're both going to go into the heart room. Okay. So here, we're going to lock this room down. Oh, he doesn't care about lockdown rooms. So we're going to teleport them away. Now they're going nowhere? What happened to my card? What happened to my card? I have another one. Oh, I had to discard it. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Oh, no. Yeah, I wish I could have killed that one person before. Like, if I could have killed this person, I would have gone for them. Oh, this one. So I'm gonna lose 3 health this round. Ugh. No good, no good. So who all is in this room? 18, 8, 16. Dwayne? No. So if I could drain him, that'd be great. They're all running away now, so I don't... They're all going to run away, so they've done their damage already. So they're going to be taken off. I don't want to move them to their previous room. That would be horrifying if I did that. Okay, so now all 3 of those people are panicking, so they're all running away. Okay. Oh my goodness. How much is this gonna do? Just 4? Oh yeah, they're not alone because the person's crazy. That needs to change. And let's try and get the priest by himself. Somewhere further away. So where did he go? Yeah, he went all the way back in the back of the house. It's through the content bred within the walls of the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is a deck building game where we build the house. This house layout was I've built it over the course of every day. So, um, the goal is to not let them get here to the heart of the house. If anyone gets to the heart of the house, it deals damage to it. So you typically don't want that to happen. Oh, he does. He moves now. Oh, cool. That works for me. Oof. Teleport. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Joe? All the way back here. Okay, so this person's at 5. So I can technically make them crazy with this one and upgrade it. Boom. Permanently upgraded card. Yeah, so that means if the oh, he went crazy from switching rooms, but technically speaking, if the if a priest walks into a room with a bunch of crazy people in it, then he can't get hurt in that room because he's not technically alone. Is the game hard? It's getting there. This is the first run, so I don't think it's ramped quite up to what it can do. But it's getting there. I'm just trying to talk through things because kill an insane human. Did I do that at some point? When did I do that? I don't know. Oh, the priest. Oh, there's the torment room. Damn, humans entering the torment room take damage. Drain 2. When discarded, return this to your hand and gain 2. This one could be actually really good. Because I have that card that discards it and makes a copy. Question would be, does it copy the card at the point it has 4 drain, or does it copy it the base level 1 so it's at 2 again? Yeah, let's go with the torment room anyway. It's very good if I can find the right room for it. Yeah, let's go with this one. And then we can put the kitchen there. And this is the entrance room, which I don't think we can build onto. But I can put a 1-tile wide living room here. So that's 2 rooms connected to it. There we go. A good use of my resources. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors to it. So it's connected to 6 rooms. So it does 6 damage. On its own, it damages 2, but then it increases that damage by 1 for every adjacent room that have the same or higher amount of tiles as this room. Oh, I have to tile it up. Whoops. uh, undo, undo, undo. Okay, so it has to have at least as many tiles as this room does. So you can't be cheap with it. Okay. Okay, fine. So that counts. So yeah, well, you could technically do like, hold on a second. I could technically do like this. Right? That counts. It's a very stupid room, but it counts. Yeah. So now it deals 6. See? And then we can just attach the kitchen to it too. So now it does 7. It does 7 damage when anyone walks into this room. It does 7 damage to them. Can we summon fish people? I wish. Alas, I don't think that's in the cards for us. Oh, whoops. I forgot that was do the same thing. I don't want to do that. Game sucks, get a refund? I know, I should. If you can't have fish people in your game, then what are you doing? The 4 long bedrooms should be a living room. You talking about this one? No, yeah. I know. I realized way too late. I think I still undo it, right? Yeah, there we go. And then I can do some sneaky shit with this one. Yeah, like that. Sneaky shit. Yeah, see, we're thinking. Now you're thinking with doorways. I don't know. That doesn't fit as well. Sorry. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this one actually. So this room actually has like a back and forth that you can do with it, because it's you can make it bigger so more doorways can fit to it. But if you do that, then you need bigger rooms attached to it. So it's like a back and forth. Uh-oh. She's dismantling your stuff. You must lubricate the keyboard, you fool. No! Too bad. Uh-oh, Pathfinders. So many Pathfinders out there. Each time you gain tension, others in the room gain with equal or less sanity, gain the same amount of tension. But he's got the least sanity of anybody in the whole house, so it doesn't count. Drain 3 from all humans. Get drained. So we need to work on getting other people below his level. Oh, Jesus. Oof. You did not to do that, madam. That was a bad move on your part. Oh, it drains 2 sanity from everybody. Oh, wow. I actually did not think it did that. Discard Linger, I guess. And Linger. Increase tension by 2, but they have to be by themselves. That's fine. Okay, so we don't want to kill him with these two in the room because they will see him dead and be like, oh god, and try to run. So we don't want that. Can, however, do this. Then hit everyone with a sandy drain. Because sandy drains don't make them run away. If they see a crazy person, they don't run. For whatever reason, I would run personally, but they do not. Is there somebody on the brink? Yeah, he is. So we'll drain them. Solo human. I think I can get him. He's at 8. So if I give him 2 tension, then this will do 12. He'll go crazy. And I'll upgrade that card. Okay, so this is the crazy run. Everyone's going nuts. Is this ghost murder that we're doing? Yes. Well, we're doing it in that we are a ghost who is murdering people. But we are not murdering ghosts. Well, fine. Yes. We're not murdering ghosts. We are a ghost doing murder. Yes, you're locked in the room with a crazy person. Now watch them die. You can't watch them die because that's not how that works. Aha! You go crazy. Yes, crazy. I'll murder this guy. You didn't see it. You didn't see it, but I did it. You felt it. I know you did. You knew it. You know what happened. Don't mess with me, man. There's your answer. Which answer did which answer did you get? Oh, the if you murder them portion. Go. There you go, Ethan. Yeah. I'm not a practitioner of ghost law myself. Okay, let's see the weapon room. All damage done in this room is doubled, but it needs an 8-tiled room. Forbidden fragment any human. For each forbidden fragment banished, deal 3 damage. Huh. So this one's like a scaling, but you have to scale it with itself. So you need a deck like just full of these things, or you need the card I've got that you discard cards and make copies of them. And then you can have multiple copies in your deck and just banish them. I think I want on. I like the weapons room though. That seems like a cool room. I just need a room that's 8 wide, 8 tiles big, so I can expand this living room by 2 tiles, and then make it a weapons room. What? Oh, it's just guns everywhere. Just lots of guns. I guess people are accidentally shooting themselves with the guns. Is the moral of the story here? So everything in here deals double damage. Okay. Ice Cube's go. Ice Cube? I didn't see Ice Cube. What? I didn't know he was in my house. No, Halloween Resurrection, it was, Buster Rhymes. How can I play this? Oh, I can discard it. Okay. See, this one is tough, cannot take more than 4 damage, so health drain is out for her, and then he heals people. So that's why they came together. She doesn't take very much damage, and he heals damage, so we'll do sanity drain instead. That sounds reasonable. Can move an additional room every turn. Don't care for that. Who keeps saying that? Nobody. I am spooky. And then she has soothing at the end of the turn. Other explorers in the same room lose attention. I don't like that. You don't need to do that. He wants to die in the living room. The irony would kill me. But you'd already be dead. Stupid. Gosh. Who did I hex already? Jonathan? Jonathan got hexed? Okay. He can be hexed now. You go back to the room you came from. You go. Yeah. Go back into the weapons room, the torture room. It'll be good for you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 4. Can I get somebody for 4? I can get you for 4, right? Or for 8. Boom. There you go. Upgraded. I shouldn't be here in this house. That's true. You're a foolish fool who foolishly fooled. Or something. Okay, they are already going back to the previous room, so that's fine. Yeah, exactly. These guys are breaking and entering. So it's morally correct that I'm murdering them. You see? I very much believe in the stand your ground laws. especially when you're a demon house. Exactly, Ethan. At this point, they should know, right? Okay, so we've unlocked some cards. Let's see. A night-long effect. Whenever you hex, you also hex another random human. Oh, nice. Oh, so this is the hex pack. Mass psychosis gives hex for each other human in the room. Drain one. Oh, it's a continuous effect. So everything that's a hex, the effect on the card happens to that person every turn. So this card costs three points to cast, but they lose a sanity for every other person in the room with them every single turn. Okay, so this is recurring demise. It's a hex that deals 2 damage every turn. 0 cost hex. The human will try to move to an empty room. Oh, okay. So that would be insanely useful. For the priests, because you want the priests to be by themselves. So if you can put this on a priest, they would consistently try to move away from everyone else, so that you can actually do something to them. Then the Midnight Strike, hex harvest in 12 turns. What is this? Instantly kill the target and give you bonus essence. Oh, okay. So, I see. Midnight Strike 12. Ha ha ha. So that one is a good thing if you can toy around with a person and kind of keep them locked down in the house for so many turns. That's fair. Oh, man. There you go. I think this distrustful hex, this seems like it's too good, right? Because if we run into any more priests, we definitely need them to try and separate. Didn't even try to see the goat. What? There's a. Is there a goat? Did I miss the goat? Is this a bunch of guys making YouTube videos? Yeah, probably. I think you might be correct on that one. I was the goat? Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's make more copies of Collapsing Spaces, because that card's great. Let's see what we got here. Level-headed max tension is 1. Oh. Ew, that's icky. Reasonable. Every turn, recover 1 sanity recover 1 sanity on the lowest sanity explorer in the same room. And then he has a pistol where he can just shoot open doors. Okay. So you need to die. Okay, so he can shoot open the door. Oh, and it does apply for other people. Not everyone, I guess. It applies to, some people do it, some people don't. That's... Oh, the people who were going to leave through that door too also still go through that door. But all the other doors, if they were going to go through them, they don't go through. Okay, so these people are both going here. These people are both going to the kitchen. This guy is stuck in the middle of nowhere, so I don't have to worry about him. Okay, good. He did a different path this time. See, we don't have anybody who... We don't have anybody who needs to be by themselves, but I will try to... Where is she? I'll try to separate her from other people because she helps them regain sanity like a ton. If that isn't a Call of Cthulhu adventure, it should be going on that space to shoot someone. Yeah, yeah. That would be an interesting adventure idea for sure. Okay, you need to get the hell away from my heart. You piece of garbage. I don't know who you think you are. Okay, no one's going to the weapons room, unfortunately. I am super sad. This guy's just kind of chilling over here, though. All by himself. Where are you at? Sick? Yeah, I can kill you with this. The targeting can be a little weird on people, but that's fine. You can just stay there. Why do you have to be this way, sir? So I drove this person crazy down here. Okay, excellent. 7? I make sure to go crazy, so now it's upgraded. You need to go back to the room you were just in. Don't come towards my heart, buddy. I don't know who you think. You can't do that. It's wrong. He's gonna kill me. You fucking asshole. No! Oh, well, we unlocked a bunch of cards. But there's still tons more to play, do, so, because it's like, look at all these cards I still haven't unlocked. So there's a ton more cards. Who knows what the themes for all of them are. So I've got about half the cards right now, I would say. And then for building cards, like, I have a ton of... I don't have a ton of building cards. It seems like the bell tower you always start out with. But, yeah, there's just a huge amount of building cards I still haven't found that I'm sure do interesting things. So there's a lot more to the game that I haven't activated yet. Yeah, he was at 1 health. I couldn't quite get him. Oh, Call of Cthulhu is tough for modern day. Yeah, for sure. For modern day things like that, you almost have to have some kind of SCP Foundation type organization that is very powerful and actively working to suppress supernatural things, because you know it's too easy to spread videos around these days to just, you know, not have some huge omnipotent almost organization that's trying to keep it hush hush, you know, because everyone's got cameras, everyone's got the internet, So it's very hard to for like how in the hell does if the all this creepy stuff was real, like how do people not figure it out? Yeah, exactly, Efren. Yeah, that's why I was saying it has to be like an uh, almost all powerful group because they need to like have their fingers in stuff like that. Where when people call the cops and they're talking about like, oh, I saw this weird creature or whatever, it just they get alerted to it, and the cops turn the other way and think just treat you like a crazy, while they have their agents go out there and take care of it. And the fish monster eats the cop. Yeah, but then more cops will come after that. The zombies learned that lesson in which one was that? Night of the Living Dead 2, I think. Or like Jeepers Creepers, yeah. The Jeepers Creepers still took place like out in the middle of nowhere. So it was very heavily isolated thing. So like there were like 3 cops or whatever. So he didn't have to go through too many people, but yeah, yeah, and I can't remember which zombie movie it was. It was one of the Night of the Living Deads. Uh, where it was one of the ones where the zombies got a little bit of an like started getting smarter, and one of them like gets on the the cops radio in the car, and he's like, send more cops so that they can eat them when they show up. It's very hilarious. You can always do that, that the supernatural forces interfere with electromagnetic items so that your phone doesn't work or whatever. There's ways to get around it. But that was another game I was thinking about playing, but it seemed like it would take way too long. This one took longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. But I expected to die way earlier. But I have this game too, which is it's a Cthulhu esque type of thing. This one seems like it plays way more like the Call of Cthulhu board game. Because like as it shows here, like it can get really big. But it's like, yeah, it's like from the it's also a game from the opposite direction, right? Because you're playing the investigators going to the spooky house. So it's the reverse of it. Yeah, it's an occult card crafting narrative RPG where you explore the Haunted Mansion as a team of investigators and uncover the fate of the missing family and choose your path through the darkness. So yeah, it's like a board game tabletop RPG game where you're doing an investigation. You have to manage the cards and all that stuff. You should do it if I had Cultist Simulator. Yeah, I've seen that. I know there's been suggestions for it and everything. I know I'm pretty sure I have it on my wish list. I should if I don't. It looks like I don't. I thought I did. Weird. But yeah, yeah. This one's got a more of just like a card gamey type feel to it. Um, there's a game that's like this. That's about villagers. You're powering up your villagers and building up a civilization. I can't remember what it's called. We should let just play a scary game because you're a baby. I understand. I understand darkness. one of the top reviews for what, this game? You should get this game if you enjoy Cultist Simulator but wish it had a narrative. Ah, okay. There you go. You enjoy board games like Mansions of Madness or Arkham Horror and would like to play a single player version of that? You don't know what any of those are, but you would enjoy a good story with Lovecraftian and occult horror. Yeah. hmm Yeah, this one interests me a ton because I really like the Arkham Horror games. Okay, I hear you, Ethan. Okay. Yeah, I guess I thought I had it on my wish list, but I guess I didn't. But I was looking at it. I was looking at Cultist Simulator. I don't know how long ago. When I was looking for games to add up for playing Backrooms again. Yeah, they've got they have new. I don't think that particular one specifically has updates, but I know they've made ones like it that are upgraded versions of it. But I don't think it was the same game. I think it was something else. Repo had a new update too. Yeah, yeah, we could play Repo for sure. Um, I kind of wish this game was had multiplayer to it. It'd be really easy to do, I would think. And it seems like you control a party, so you could do multiplayer on this game pretty easy, I would think. The worst part, no, Darkness. I told you when we played Repo last time, we did it was a good time. Those are fun to play stuff. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we should get it set up. I have to. Oh man. Next weekend, my I won't be here on Saturday again. Um, Next Saturday, me and the family are going to next Saturday. Me and the family are going to watch Dogma in theaters because Dogma, Kevin Smith is coming out because he finally got the rights to the movie again. So he finally got it remastered in 4K, and it's gonna have it in theaters and eventually have it out on Blu-ray. Um, so thank God, because I think the last release for it was DVDs because they just refused to do anything with it. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's likely, Ethan. Yeah, it's weird how things catch on. What things catch on, what things don't. But anywho, tomorrow I don't know what do. I guess I'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, I should probably go to sleep. Yeah. But before I do, I'll show off the last of my little purchases. Tomorrow I gotta do the work. Darkness. Too much. But I always know what to do. Follow my heart. I don't know. It's bit me a couple of times. chair stream, yeah. Watch the chair. It's semi-transparent. Yeah, I got these plates here. They're like very cool textured like 3D prints where the colors are all kind of different levels and everything, so it has like a nice effect to it. But yeah, yeah. I got Jinx, looking cute, cute Jinx, and then I got this one this Aerith one that looks sweet. I like the coloring and the shading on it, so I was like, yes, give it to me. Yeah, they 3D print them out, and they just have it set up to be level, so it's like texture to it, and it looks very cool. But yeah, the Aerith one was really good, and I like what they did with Jinx's character in the Arcane anime. So I was like, that looks cool. I need to get that. I'm not 100% on that, Ethan. Mm. Oh yeah, the same company. Interestingly enough, the same company that made those. I didn't quite have the money for for it, but they were also selling triple triad decks, because apparently I guess Square Enix or never thought that people would actually want like a physical copy of the triple triad game, so it just doesn't exist, I guess. Um, so this company like sells a deck of all the cards that uh here. So Triple Triad is the card game from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, and basically, you could turn monsters into cards, and your teammates. You could get cards for your team, all your teammates, and all the main villains and things like that. And this game is in a slightly different version of Final Fantasy IX. But essentially, what you're doing is you're placing the cards on the table. When you do, the numbers, how the numbers line up, affect like how they interact with each other. So, like, if you put this card down first, and then they play this card, their six would beat your five, and it would flip this card over. So the goal at the end is to have the board filled with cards, and whoever has the most cards flipped to their color wins. Thank you, all our bites. Um, so it's basically just like a card strategy game that can be played fairly quickly, and then you get like elements into it too, where like these are fire elements, so they do extra or less damage to certain other types of elements and things like that. And but anyway, so there's like a huge number of these card types of cards in the game. So you see there's like Moogles and all of the enemies in the game and everything. So apparently Square never made an actual physical card game of this, and so the people they were like, they didn't do it, so hell we'll do it. And they print out a deck, but unfortunately the deck was the full deck was like $80. And so I couldn't justify doing it just yet, but I've got their business card and stuff, so um, if I see it on their website at some point, I can do it. Yeah, but I was kind of shocked to hear that Square never like released that. You would think that they would. They're all about merchandising. Seems like a very missed opportunity. Squall's popular, yeah. Him and Renoa's story in Final Fantasy VIII is a big thing. I think Eyes on Me, which is their love song in that game, is super popular too. Yeah. Um, I will say I like triple triads from Final Fantasy VIII, but like everything else about that game, I really don't like. The story is insanely stupid, and the combat's not particularly exciting to me. So I didn't really care for it. But that's my thing. I know a lot of people really like it. You haven't played since you were a kid. Yeah, I just don't like my main. I think I've griped about it before, but my main gripes about it are the um it's a time travel plot with a lot of contrivances to make the time travel work within the context of the game, and I don't like that. It adds a lot of really silly stuff. Anyway, FF8, yeah, people like the people most people who like started on Final Fantasy 7 like really like FF Final Fantasy 8. Whereas the old curmudgeons like me didn't care for it as much. I think it was the first Final Fantasy that was probably like had a ton of a mixed reception. I would think because most people, even like the old people, would agree Final Fantasy 7 is really good. The graphics aside, for moving to 3D, for the little pipe square arms and the like 5 polygon models for characters outside combat. Um, Outside of all of that, most people agree that game's really good. But eight I think is where there was a more of a divide between people not liking it and liking it. You only played 10. Yeah. I mentioned it. I've mentioned that before too, but ten's combat system was really good. I really enjoyed ten's combat system, but the story was just truly awful. The story was really bad. Yeah, nine was good. Nine was really good. Nine was released. They didn't. I don't know if they've ever officially said it, but everyone kind of understood that Final Fantasy Nine was the way it was with like the kind of simpler turn-based combat and the art style and the setting and everything being the old standard fantasy setting. Everyone kind of understood that was a um, apology from SquareSoft to their fans for 7 and 8 because uh, for the people who didn't like 7, um, the reason a lot of people didn't like 7 was because it turned into more of a steampunk thing in the fantasy setting. So it was like a technological setting as opposed to the standard fantasy setting that all the other games were in. So they were kind of like, yeah, we hear you guys that you didn't really care for, all the high tech flying motorbikes and all that stuff. So we've toned it down again. We've toned it down again. Now it's a fantasy setting again. And that was the big selling point when it came out was that it was a return to form. Oh yeah, no, I guess that's another thing I can say positively about Final Fantasy X is at the time it was a technical marvel. I think it was the first one on the PS2. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Um, and it was also the first one that was fully voice acted, or I guess voice acted at all. But anyway, yeah, it was graphically graphically it was really good, and then um, like I said, it was for the time, it was unheard of to have a game that was fully voice acted, but it was. It was a big deal that they put that much time and effort into the voice acting all the characters. And I mean, you all know me. Like you, you all know me. Whenever I got to the part where Lulu first showed up, I was like, okay, okay, I can play the rest of this game. All right, it's fine. You guys want to throw you guys want to throw a big titty golf girlfriend at me? I'm down. Let's do it. And she's domineering. Come on, can't say no to that. One second. But anyway, the combat system in that game, though, like I said, was really really good. Yeah, no, I fainted. It's true. But so that's what led me to this game here. Oh, it's reversed. It's Lord of the Rings: The Third Age on the GameCube. It's you don't play as the famous people from the movies. You play adjacent to them. But almost this game almost exactly 1-to-1 copied the combat system from Final Fantasy X. So I will say most movie tie-in games are dog shit, but this one's actually really good. Lord of the Rings Third Age on the GameCube. It was 2 discs. Yeah, it was really good. I don't think it got nearly the attention it should have, but exactly, Ethan, exactly. And for Final Fantasy X too, they tried to replace Lulu with Pain, and it's like, come on, Lulu was good, but with Pain, you guys are trying too hard now. You know, it's not, it doesn't feel authentic. Do you know what I mean? It feels too contrived because you know you love Riku. Yeah, if you really feel like the more energetic types, Riku is definitely it. Anywho, okay, so I think I've rambled on enough. Thanks for hanging out and talking, guys. um, like I said, tomorrow I'll do something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll finish Doom, but just crank the difficulty down to easy baby mode so I can actually play it and not get mad. Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, Ethan, I really enjoy Final Fantasy 15, but I like MMOs, so it plays like an MMO. But yeah, it's really good. I like the characters in the story in Final Fantasy 15. Although towards the end it gets a little weird, but anyway, yeah. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. I'm leaving. I'm leaving for real.